Okay, I'll read this to you. The masonry buildings at Sears Kay ruin called compounds. Yeah. Rock stacked. Form compounds. We got more up here. Oh, tons up there. Look at that. Cool. Okay, the masonry buildings at Sears Kay ruin called compounds represent a basic element of Hohokam social organization during this time period, 1050 to 1200. Typical Hohokam compounds contain several rooms and several small walled courtyards. This compound contains 2 rooms and 2 courtyards. They called them courtyards back then. Courtyards, here we go. Courtyards were used by one or more families for daily activities such as cooking, tool making, food preparation, ceremonies, and I guess rooms were used for sleeping, protection, and for storage. Every living room at Sears Kay ruin opens up into either a private or shared courtyard. This combination of living room and courtyard space represents the basic social units that made up the village. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm standing in the courtyard to one of these dwellings around here, which is kind of neat. Yeah, alright, so here's where I'm standing in. You can see it's kind of like this. And up there's kind of like the dwelling. So I'm in the courtyard amongst all these rocks. Pretty neat, huh? Who needs school, huh? And you can have your dad walk around old ancient ruins, you know, teach you stuff like that. Learn the alphabet from, you know, Elmo or something. I'll teach you everything else. Alright, well, okay, for 1,000 years, southern Arizona, but for some reason, a known reason, around AD 1050, many of them felt they needed to build them defensive forts. Okay. The large hilltop compound at Sears Kay ruin appears to have been fortified. It is enclosed by massive retaining walls. Showing. Let's see. That would have served as an effective defensive barrier. Good views of the surrounding country were possible from this strategic location. Construction of Hohokam forts began after 10 AD and continued until AD 1200. Similar fortified hilltops sites were located across the foothills area between the Verde and Agua Fria rivers. Although prehistoric warfare is difficult to document, such sites suggest... Okay, there it is, the original... I guess not very... It's kind of there. Here we go, we're going to continue on here, up to more rocks. Original Hohokam dogs. Pretty old by now, I guess. There we go. Okay. Prehistoric engineers. They knew rocks. There we go. Okay, with tools of wood and stone, I guess these scientists crack me up, with plastic, passed down by the generations of Hohokam of Sears Kay ruin built their village on this windswept hilltop high above the desert floor. They built their houses and courtyard walls of stone and surrounded them with masonry, retaining walls to level the hilltop and provide a formidable defensive barrier. Go them. Yeah. Alright, here we go. They're on it, man. I guess doesn't matter which way I go here. This was the baby's room, I guess. Alright. Man, this was the quarry here. Whoa, snake. Snake. All Alright, so here we go. Check this out. Pretty neat. This is a Hohokam mansion here, man. Let's check it out. Okay, ruin stabilization. This talks about basically people coming in and restacking rocks. It's a 4-year degree at Arizona State University, yes. Rock stacking. Construction techniques were simple. Local stone was gathered and laid in a single long line. Shocking. Used lentils back then. And sills, okay. Alright, roofs and ceilings were made with thatch and mud laid on a framework of poles and beams. These are typically made from juniper trees cut with stone axes and carried down from the mountains. Tag a long ways, okay. Typical doorways have large stone slabs for lentils. I don't see any of those. Alright. Some of these stones were carried from 35 miles away. Oh, that's no fun. Anyway, here you go. This is the hilltop where they would defend everything, I guess, from these other people who wanted to live here. Check this rock out. Oh man, that's cool. I want to climb that. Oh, look at that thing. Now that is just cool. There you can hit pause and figure out what all this says. It's the great circle of life. Ugh, here's some more. Just keeps going and going, huh? A lot of people here. I'm up in, must be a courtyard. That rock is just cool, by the way. My car's way down there. Cool little formation on the clouds there. And got a weather thing up on the hill. You see off in the distance. I just had to show that rock again. I just think that's cool. Look how it hangs right over the edge like that. I just think that's cool. I want to go see if I can't get on top of it. Huh? Climb this thing. You go down this little trail here and go over and get up on it, huh? Kind of fun. Whew. Loose rock, granite, not my friend. Okay.